Juan. Ooh!
Yeah, I went to Mount Baldy this past weekend. Yeah, it was really nice. And, it's really cool up there, right? It's like kind of so hot down there. But I learned that it wasn't always called Mount Baldy. Yeah, back when the mountain was like younger and more hopeful, it was called Mount Rogaine. Yeah, Superman came out in the late 30s. You can tell because one of his amazing powers is heat vision. It's basically a fucking microwave, right? Like, so his ability is to make popcorn and heat leftovers. These are all good. Let me move this one. Yeah, when I was in kindergarten, or whatever. You guys ever played doctor when you were a kid? And when I was in kindergarten, I was playing doctor with this girl. It was all fun until she started playing proctologist. Yeah, I got in a fight about last week. Yeah, I was driving on the freeway with a lady, right? Anyway, I'm driving on the freeway, and I hear this honking, right? And I look over, and this lady's fucking like screaming at me, She's like, ah. She looked like Jim Gaffigan with long hair, right? Anyway, I'm like, what the fuck, Yes. And then she just won't let up, right? She's like, yeah, right? And I'm about to get off the freeway, so I'm like, fuck you, right? So I pull off, and she fucking pulls out, right? In front of me, and she like cuts me off, and she stops, right? And so I'm like, oh, fuck this, So I get out of my car, and she gets out of her car, right? And we're charging at each other, and I'm like, dude, is this really gonna happen? And like, she's about like 6'2", like 200 some pounds. So I'm guessing because she's a lot bigger than me, she thought she could take me, right? But I'm like, am I really gonna fucking punch this lady in the face? But I'm like, no, bam! And I punched her right in her tit, Oh man, it was a perfect, like, precision strike, Like Bruce Lee would have been proud, dude. It was like, wow! And fucking, I didn't hit that, it was just pure titty, right? This one, bam! She was like, oh, she's like, you hit my tit! I was like, yeah, you want some more? She was like, no! And she ran to her car and jumped away and shit. Yeah, I don't believe in fucking hitting women, But I'll punch a titty and shit. Ew. Yeah, someone told me that scratching your head makes you bald, I don't believe that because my balls are still hairy as hell. Yeah, Bigfoot hunters, ghost hunters, even like Loch Ness Monster enthusiasts, right? But they can all agree that, let me see. Oh, they all look down on Drake fans, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, you believe in Drake? Weirdo. Yeah, you can't deny that, whatever. God, made Trump live. You know what I mean? It was an act of God that Trump didn't die. You know what I mean? No. Like, literally, yeah. Yeah. And like, he was selling Bible. Like, nobody spread the word of God more than Trump in this, in recent times, right? He was literally selling Bibles and shit. People were actually buying them, And even just after the assassination, like, everyone was like, calling on God, right? The ones that supported him were like, oh, thank God. And the ones that didn't were like, why, God, why? Anyway, those are the jokes. Yeah, then I go back to some little jokes. What did the Australian chess player say to the waiter? Say, checkmate. Yeah, about a month ago, North Korea sent over 200 balloons over to South Korea. Yeah, they were loaded with like garbage and excrement. But that statement's not exactly accurate because those balloons, they weren't filled with shitty trash. No, they're packed with Dane Cook's jokes. Hey, there's a new disorder going around called Usher syndrome. Yeah, it makes you go blind and deaf. That's pretty serious, right? I always thought when you got Usher syndrome, it just made you go, yeah. Yeah, I was in the United States Army, 1st Cavalry Division, Fort Hood. It was pretty cool, It was weird being the only Asian person, though. Yeah, every day, people were just looking at me like, are we supposed to shoot this guy? Yeah, my dog, she's cute, She's so cute when other dogs see her, they go, oh my gosh, that dog is so cute. Then they go, oh my gosh, I can talk. And I got pulled over. I was driving around the other day and I got pulled over by a horse cop. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even know it was behind me until I heard this. Woo, woo. It wasn't sorry making that sound either. It was the horse. You know, comedians will always tell you two things, right? They always tell you when they just get booked on a show. They always tell you when they just had sex. That's a bit juvenile, right? Like myself, I haven't been booked on a show in a couple months. But I did get laid last week, so whoa. My name's Ewan. I'm out
Yeah, alright. Keep it up for Ewan, team. Hell yeah. Ewanu. He got laid.